welcome back. In today's channeling session, I wanted to remind people about who I'm talking about when I say that I'm calling in guides and who I'm channeling when I'm doing this kind of work. So when I'm doing channeling for this circle and for the people who are going to hear this video, it's not my personal guides that I'm channeling. I'm asking for guidance from bigger guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, gods, goddesses, and high vibrational entities, beings of light, ETs, helpful ETs. Today, when I tuned in, when I was actually in the hot tub earlier, and this came through, and what I heard was the sun wants to speak. So the sun being the sun, the glowing ball of fire and gas that sustains all life on this planet. And he's actually an intelligent entity, just like the earth is. The earth, Gaia, is an intelligent entity. And so I said, okay, this is something new. I've never channeled a heavenly body, never channeled a planet, the intelligence of a planet before. So this is completely new for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and start listening and see what wants to come through from the sun. First of all, he says he's here for the upliftment, to assist in the ascension of our planet. There's nothing to be afraid of. The sun is not something to be afraid of. The idea that we need to be afraid of the sun has been overemphasized to separate us from him. When really what he says is that he's just us in the future. And it's not just him. He's speaking with one voice, or the sun is speaking with one voice, but I get the feeling that there are many, many entities that constitute the sun, almost as if it's a civilization of light beings that is much more advanced than us. Of course, from this planet and from our three-dimensional reality, we see the sun differently. The sun is saying that you can connect with him or them for healing. He says that he's here to heal us, not to hurt us, and that we've been cut off from the healing power of the sun by being taught that the sun needs to be avoided at all costs. Now, I'm not going out and saying, like, don't protect yourself with, sunscreen or whatever. Like, this isn't coming from me. Okay. Cover my bases here. Go ahead. He says he's here to show us where we're going. And it looks to me like the sun is a gateway for our solar system somehow. What does that mean? It looks to me like it's almost like you go, this is interesting, when we're not in our human bodies, we can go visit the sun, or we can go to the sun as a way to access other solar systems, other places out in outer space. Can you give us more there? He says that many of us are accessing this realm already without realizing it or without remembering it. That this is a place that you can go to visit for healing while you're meditating or while you're sleeping. So we can ask the sun, is what I'm hearing, for assistance in our healing. So we give permission to the sun to come into our bodies in some way, molecularly into our bodies, and change our frequency, is what it looks like. You give us more there? So the big message here is that the sun, being an intelligent entity or a group of intelligent entities, wants to help us as a planet and wants to help human beings evolve or move forward. And the idea is like, you don't need to be afraid of the sun. That the fear of the sun is holding us back from allowing the sun to actually heal us and help us. Could you go ahead? And there's also another message there. It's like, well, but remember also that they are us somehow. It looks to me like the whole solar system is like a body, or like one like unit of consciousness. Even though we feel separate, we feel like we're very far away from the other planets and the sun. What it looks like to me is like we are all connected almost as one organism or one conscious entity. And so the sun is kind of like the spiritual center is what it feels like, and also some kind of gateway for us to connect with places outside of our solar system. Am I getting that right? And there's a connection between the planets and the chakras in our human bodies, and that each of our chakras resonates at a different frequency, and each of the planets resonates at a different frequency. And so there's like there's showing us that there's a connection there. It's like as above, so below. We are a microcosm of something much bigger. It's our disconnection that makes us feel like we don't have the power to heal ourselves, or that we are disconnected even in our bodies. The sun is seeking us to feel connected in a much bigger scale. The sun is also saying that the earth needs our help, and that as the earth continues to be deteriorated, abused by humankind, she's going to need more champions. She's going to need more people who are committed to healing her and helping her through this crux of... It's not just a crux on our planet, it's a crux in our solar system, because we are all one. And so what happens to Earth also happens to the sun. He has a vested interest in our well-being and our healing. And so give him the permission and allow him to heal you. Because when we heal ourselves individually, we do our part in healing the planet as well. We are plagued with separation on this planet, and what he's showing us is that we are not separate. It's an illusion. It's a complete illusion, not just among ourselves on this planet, but in the universe, in the solar system, in our galaxy. We're all connected. Yeah, and I'm just again seeing the image of a human body, the solar system being kind of like the energy centers of a human body. but obviously on a much bigger scale. We can't really see it clearly from our human perspective is just what I'm being shown. We can't see clearly the body that we're in is what it looks like to me. Is there anything else that you want to bring through? We come from a place of complete love, complete trust, and complete freedom. And whatever happens to us happens to everyone, and they care about us. They care about our development, our evolution. Um, which is why they want to help us heal. And when you ask for help from the sun, you can, however you want to address him, you can say, sun as consciousness. Will you please help heal my body and also help heal the planet as I am healed? I give you permission to work on my DNA to help increase the light and hold the light in my human body. And that's how I guess we give permission from the sun to do that. So, all right. Well, oh my gosh, I'm 12 minutes. How am I going to edit this? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I hope all of you benefited from that. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next week. Bye.